Welcome to the Tuckcast with a splash of bourbon presented by Tuckasegee Fly Shop and Guide Service. Tuckasegee Fly Shop and Guide Service has 3 convenient locations to serve you. 3 Depot Street, Bryson City, North Carolina. 530 West Main Street, Sylva, North Carolina. And our newest store located at 110 Depot Street, Waynesville, North Carolina. Tuckasegee Fly Shop and Guide Service is your #1 stop prior and after your epic fly fishing adventure in Western North Carolina. Tuckasegee Fly Shop and Guide Service proudly carries industry-leading brands such as Sims, Orvis, Corkers, Sage, Rio, Scientific Anglers, Hatch, Nautilus, Lamson, Fish Pond, Scott Fly Rods, Echo, Umpqua, Hairline, Nature Spirit, Peak, Norwise, plus a large selection of flies and streamers. Check out www.tuckflyshop.com for stream flow information, book a lesson or guided trip, or even shop for your favorite Tuckasegee Fly Shop gear. Follow the crew on Facebook at Tuckasegee Fly Shop, Instagram at Tuck Fly Shop, and on YouTube at Tuckasegee Fly Shop. Here in our Silver Shop today, we have Bobby, their bearded wonder Bennett, Del Diesel Collins, special guest, the Georgia Drifter, and I'm your host, Shannon. Big Mess. Hi-yaw.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
Woo.
stuff.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho.
That sounds like crackhead Santa.
Backdoor Santa.
Oh, boy, there it is.
Oh, oh.
Backdoor Santa's standing up in the drift boat right now.
Yes, he is.
Looking all sassified.
He's outside. Yes. Rainbow trout, rainbow trout, rainbow trout, oh, brook trout.
Dale's gobbling down.
Nice.
Big thanks
Those
to
things are decorated.
my mother, Blair. For some of you listeners may know her as your shuttle on the Tuck, but she made some fantastic rainbow trout gingerbread cookies. So she made some for the staff, and I was amazed that she included some for me. So my kids ate all the ones.
Dude, they're
that I
great.
thought I was getting.
My wife totally blown away by the skill set there. Man, the painting of the fish, very realistic. Fantastic. Great job, Miss
they're
Blair.
tasty.
Absolutely. The cards, the whole presentation, spot on, man.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're tasty. Really good.
Yeah, man. Good.
I bet they're going to go really well with what Bobby's got for us.
Well, I wonder what that is.
Oh, we got some whiskey.
Whiskey, eh? What kind?
It's a Tuckcast with a splash of whiskey today.
Okay, can you describe the?
Oh, let's
The
see.
whiskey.
It is. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Suntory whiskey.
Suntory.
Toki? Is that Toki or
Suntory.
Tokai? I don't know how you say
You
that.
know who would be able to tell?
Earl,
Earl.
Yeah, he would.
purple squirrel.
It's from the House of Suntory Whiskey,
Earl-
established 1923.
If you can, comment on the precise punctuation and, you know, how when they write out how to say a word, like if we spelled out Tuckasegee, it'd be TUCK-UH-A-letter-C-letter-G.
Phonetic spelling.
Phonetic, thank you. Man.
So it is
Somebody went to
a
college.
I went to public school too.
it is a product of Japan.
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 The land of the
So-
rising sun.
That's it.
Mhm.
So it's Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
So
So
one of my buddies gave me this, and I
Yeah.
said, "Well, we'll try it on the podcast."
First
Thank
glance,
you, Bobby's buddy.
first glance, looking at this, touching the bottle, it's heavy. The glass, it's a heavy bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Very well constructed. The color of the liquid on the inside is kind of, would you say, like a honey tint?
It is, yeah.
Kind of a
Some honeys, yeah.
like
Clover,
honey,
clover.
clover, honey there for sure. With the
Filtered.
capped up top with this black tape looking here, kind of almost athletic-y tape stuff there, but it's
might
not,
be.
of course. But we're gonna
Looks
let
like athletic tape.
gonna let it does, doesn't it? Like when you get the wrap. I mean,
It's
around
like
the
some of
ankle or
that,
something.
what's that wrap?
That
for the
pre-wrap.
muscle?
Yeah. Oh
No,
yeah,
not
the
pre-wrap.
Kinetic.
kinetic,
kinetic tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that word.
So no, yeah.
Kinesiology.
I guess
Yeah.
I should give a shameless plug for it. It's the guy that gave me this, John Overbay.
John. Thanks, John.
He owns Overbay Insurance.
Not
in
Overby.
Waynesville.
Oh,
Not Overby.
So
Overbay.
yeah. So I think yeah.
So if you need insurance in Waynesville, call John.
Yeah. So
Overbay Insurance.
I went to school with Allison Overbay, which would have been I think John is Allison's brother.
He's not over yonder. He's over Bay.
That's right.
Yeah.
They've been in the insurance business in Haywood County for many years.
His parents. Yeah.
Many
So,
years. So
that's
absolutely.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, very nice. Thank you very much.
So let's open this bad boy.
Well, somebody open it up.
I'll work on that. Y'all talk amongst
Yeah.
yourselves.
I just wonder if that would work at the Cajun Depot behind, the
that
chicken
looks like
hole at
hair
Cajun
now.
Depot.
Quit hot spotting, Shannon.
Can we hot spot there?
Where are we hot spotting?
The Cajun Depot.
Hey, so read an article. Speaking of talking about people's fishing spots,
Yeah.
read an article today in Angling Trade Media
Mhm.
about the industry-wide problem of overuse of our resources.
Screw on.
And
Screw on cap.
man,
We can't have the poop sound.
so basically, we're all guilty of it, unfortunately. But social media, when we thank you, there you go, Steve-O.
Thank you.
When we take a picture and post where we're fishing,
Right.
like it's telling somebody, "Hey, go fish there," right?
Case in point. Dr. Dave.
Okay. Yeah.
It just on his YouTube video.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah.
So, but it's like, as a business, like I don't really mess with Facebook no more. Like every now and then I'll get on there and I'll be like, oh, this is happening 4 days ago, So, and I kind of find out things last. But I don't know, this is kind of a deep subject I guess I'll get into.
Cheers.
I don't even know what we're talking about because I've been paying attention to the whiskey.
You said
boys.
cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers out there in YouTube land and
Konnichiwa.
What's that mean?
Hey.
Does it?
Jenny Sepa.
Tastes like Canadian mist.
That's something
Bobby
I hadn't
just give
heard.
the old boing.
I hadn't heard Canadian mist in a long time. I might have been 8 the last time I heard that word.
Do they even make it anymore?
Probably. In Canada.
Bartle and James called and said they want their Canadian mist back. Remember that commercials?
They had the best Super Bowl commercials.
So
So we're talking about hot spotting, right?
yeah, so I feel like though as a business, we sort of have to play that game, marketing. Like social media is a part of every business is marketing. Like if you're not on Facebook, you're not on Instagram, then you're missing out.
You're on Twitter.
Probably not. If you're not on one of those two, I doubt you're on Twitter.
Snapchat.
I'm gonna go out on that.
TikTok. You're TikToking every day.
I ain't never done no
I
TikTok.
don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on, posting pictures?
I don't have a problem.
I think it depends. on where
Personally or as the business? Which way?
Both.
What are we talking about?
Both.
I don't do hardly any social media, so.
I mean, there's people that they'll take the picture and they'll put the special effects to blur out the background, and you're holding a brown trout that looks like the last brown trout you caught, where you weren't hiding that. So it's like, yeah, we kind of got a good idea. Like if I said, on my way to fish the White River in Arkansas, and then the next picture I post is me holding a brown trout with a blurred out background. Well, your previous post just kind of told me where you caught that.
Nantahala.
I'm just saying. So, but anyway, so they're talking about I don't know if y'all saw pictures of Max Patch Labor Day 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
With all the trash and stuff.
They
Yes.
carried off 40 mattresses.
Yeah, that's crazy that people.
No, it's 40 trash bags and 12 mattresses.
It's crazy that they drug mattresses up there in the first place.
Hey, I learned from college them hippies will do anything. So, but it really just, I don't know. Like, how do we not love these resources to death, but also document? Because that's what part of this is too, is documenting our successes as anglers. We don't have journals anymore that we write down in.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, as a fly shop, it's our job to tell people where to go fish. So
Well,
whether
that's
it's
right.
a picture or verbally or whatever, you come in and say, "Where should I fish today?" We're going to tell you somewhere that
That's a good point.
you should be successful,
Yeah.
or generally successful. I mean, everybody's different on how they fish and what works on a day-to-day basis. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of our job as a shop.
And we also sell books that
That tell you
do
where
the
to go.
same thing.
And
That'd
maps.
tell you.
We sell maps.
We've also
Maps,
had
books.
guests
So,
that
I
write
don't
books.
think it's any different, whether it's a picture or verbally or
That's
literature
interesting.
or
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
just is what it is.
There's some places I know where it is, and listen, 98% of the pictures that I see on social media, I will never get to.
Yeah.
For me to see that and maybe
But if you saw
enjoy that experience through them is worth it. And I think the vast majority of us are in that particular situation.
But how do you feel? And so the article was saying to the opposite of that, when you show up to your favorite fishing spot up on Messer Branch and it's shoulder to shoulder. How did people find out about it?
I go,
There's
got up earlier.
Well, there's that. But with that being said, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's one
Like,
thing.
how do you,
it's
how does it
one,
make you feel?
Listen,
Oh, this is overfished.
dude, it's the Tuckasegee for crying out loud, right? I mean, everybody puts a picture of the Tuckasegee.
I think it depends on.
I
what
think it
stream
depends
is.
on the location.
Yeah.
I may share a picture from the park.
But you don't put the stream.
I ain't saying where it is in a
Mhm.
lot of cases, and I may put the valley. There's a lot of water in the valley,
Mm-hmm.
and where I'm at, that doesn't mean they're gonna recognize and go to that spot
Right.
because it's not on a trail. So I feel perfectly safe in doing that.
Yeah.
And if I put a picture from Sunburst or the Tuckasegee or whatever, so be
Where's
it.
Sunburst at?
At Haywood County, above the Lake Logan.
35 degrees north, 86.
That's a fish hatchery. You fish the fish hatchery.
No,
There's a chicken hole over there too.
I can't tell you how many comments we get on pictures we post.
yeah,
Somebody, I don't know if they always know you, but they will hashtag chicken hole.
it's a thing. The chicken hole thing now is.
And it's nowhere near the chicken hole.
It's trending.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
the
trending.
chicken hole is constantly evolving.
Yeah, it's like chicken holes everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it could be behind.
here
Sounds
today.
like one of those, the doctor, what's his name? The wizard in Marvel that would move his hands and things would move.
Yeah, I forget his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking
No, but
Doctor
sure.
Who?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't watch none of that stuff, man.
about. Oh, those are good, man.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like Davy Crockett stuff is what I watched. You know, the Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the
I know,
social
I know.
media posts. I don't.
Well, I mean, I know a guy. We know him. I'm not going to say his name. He's in the industry and wanted to leave Colorado because there's too many people. And everywhere he goes on streams that 5 years ago, he'd have to himself. Now it's packed, and he left the whole state.
We used to have a saying, well, we still do. The quality of the fishing is directly proportional to the distance from the parking lot.
Mm.
It's true. Farther you walk, the better the fishing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are lazy. They're not going to walk far.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, so there's your topic for the day that we accidentally stumbled on.
No, it's a good topic because it is something to think about.
That's what happens when we don't have a pre-show.
I mean, I would say that
Production
I would say this for the Colorado aspect when you just mentioned that. Those people are fishing there. Obviously, some came for tourism, like, hey, I want to go fish Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't necessarily move to Colorado for fishing. I think a lot of people moved to Colorado for other reasons, and then they end up fishing. So it's not like those pictures on Facebook drew them to Colorado to fish that stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or to move to Colorado, I should say, so that it's overpopulated. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like putting pictures on social media is going to make a bunch of people come move here or there or wherever it is.
Yeah.
So that's where I don't think that's the driving issue. There's a lot of other factors to
You know
why
what?
Colorado is overpopulated.
Like maybe Silva's
weed is legal too.
Weed is legal. That's the reason.
maybe Silva's dining scene is bringing them here,
Yeah, it's possible.
and people just that's what
Yeah.
they're not taking into consideration.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that bring people to an area.
Like how
It's
many
not just
people
the
come
fishing.
to an area for mountain biking that also fly fish? Because a lot of times they cross over or
Yeah.
craft beer.
Yeah.
So
Or winter sports such as skiing,
Yeah.
cross country skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah, out
there's-
west, the guy
there's
could
a
go
lot
elk
of
hunt
that.
and be like, man, I need to come back here and fish. I mean, there's
we
a lot of
actually
reasons.
saw that. We were out on Quake Lake. A guy, he actually kind of helped one of the other boats on the trip. But yeah, he had been elk hunting that morning, and the weather came in and pushed him out. And so he's like, "Well, I'll go fish." And then the weather hit the lake, and he's like, "Well, I guess I'm going to save this boat." So, and Mike Rader was grateful.
Yeah.
So,
So I don't know. You know, it's one of those things. That's just part of life, man. People move. You know, at what point do people start moving out of the Rust Belt in the north and start moving back? Like, because they go, wow, Florida's too popular. Let's go back up. You know, at some point that'll happen where people reverse their way of thinking. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
It's just part of making the sport popular.
There's more information out there at our fingertips than we've ever had, and it continues to get even more accessible daily. It's always been there. You just had to use an encyclopedia
Yeah.
to find it.
Good stuff.
Now it's at your fingertips immediately.
Well, I guess the people that are upset about it always have they don't have one person to blame,
No.
so they're looking to blame
The system.
the system,
I guess
which
so.
is social media.
It's the same category as blaming felt bottom boots for any invasive species, where it was anything that come in contact with it.
Yeah, it could.
Would kind of be the equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back to the whiskey. I gotta say, this stuff's going down smooth right now. It's
It is good.
straight water.
Good stuff.
So it says a vivid blend of carefully selected Japanese whiskies.
Whiskies.
I have to squint to read this. Silky with a subtle, sweet and spicy finish.
Yeah, do y'all get the spicy?
I did it at the end. It's
Because when I
definitely
read
the first.
that, I was like, okay, a little spice. That's good for Christmas time.
For me, on the first sip, there
That
was
was the gingerbread.
a spice.
There's plenty here, boys.
I just realized that 2 card said Bryce. Sorry, Bryce. I'm eating your gingerbread.
Hey, they've all been alerted. You've all been given their opportunity.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So she didn't give you one.
I thought there was one in there that did say Dell on it.
I'll have one.
Yeah.
Looks like there's only one left. So
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh man, I tell you, it's a great time of year.
It is.
Man, did y'all see that Navy?
That Navy Army game.
Navy?
Was good. Or Army Navy game.
Navy beat
I don't know
Army.
where that's
Hey,
at.
being from
He didn't blur
Maybe.
the background.
being from the Navy background, Shannon, are you mad that they put Army before Navy when they call it the game, like the Army Navy game? It's not the Navy Army game.
It's alphabetical order. I don't give a crap.
Okay.
You know who
I was
leads?
just wondering.
You know who leads the series? Army knows who their daddy is. I guarantee you that. Man, I tell you,
No, that was a good
it was
game.
a really, really, really good game. A couple of factors in that, man. It's a little bit of air attack this year. From Navy, their quarterback was able to pass the ball a little bit more accurately, of course. But Navy's schedule, the 4th toughest schedule in the nation.
Yeah, I saw that.
4th toughest schedule.
And they
You know
lost.
who they're
They
not
lost
playing.
like 5
know.
games by 1 score.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they
So
were really close.
I really think that at the end of the day, they had been challenged a lot more than Army had. Nothing against Army and the schools that they played. It just worked out that way. And and great game, both sides of the ball. Really good game. A lot of luck. The fake punt.
that was an accident.
That was an accident.
That was nuts, man.
It was nuts, but it worked out in their
Did
favor.
y'all see that? The fake punt. Did y'all
yeah.
watch this?
I missed it.
Yeah.
So they're lined up to punt. Navy is, and I mean it's 4th quarter. I don't know, 5 minutes to go, something like that. They snapped the ball to one of the linebackers blocking behind the line. He's how they have like the 3 people. They snap it to him, and he runs and gets the first down. Well, after the game, they ask him.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't know I was getting the ball. It just the dude snapped it to me, and I caught it and ran.
It's coming
They
in
asked
hot
They
too.
asked the head coach.
Silver,
and
silver.
The head coach is like, I don't know. I didn't call that. Sometimes you just got to be lucky.
Yeah.
Mayday,
Yeah,
mayday.
it was. That ball came in hot too when he caught it. It was like, whoa, baby. But no, great game. Great game. Great. Those are the folks that they're willing to die for any of us here.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
Except for the ones wanting to go pro.
there's some folks that was at that ball game that will die.
Yeah.
In some way defending our country, and
That's
it's easy to get overlooked too. But great game, makes you feel good.
I love watching that game. I don't know what it is. I don't have a. I guess I do. I'm an American, and it's our military.
Yeah, man,
But I'm not an Army guy. I'm not a Navy guy. So it's like,
Yeah.
But it's just fun to watch.
great game.
Yeah, I think I like it too because it's like old school.
Oh, very much. We're gonna run the ball.
Yeah,
We're gonna run the
it's
ball.
ground and pound, little option here and there, maybe a pass that
Run the
surprises
ball,
you.
man.
Well, they do it upright too. There's a lot of pomp and
There is.
circumstance associated
Yeah.
with that game. And yeah, fun to watch.
And I know they got to get the money and the television stuff, but I actually enjoyed that it was at West Point last year. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about that.
Sure.
Like having it at a cool venue, not just in New Jersey at the
Yeah, they had it. It used to be at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia.
yeah. Well, they did it at Yankee Stadium one year, which
They
is kind
did.
of cool.
They did.
Put a football field in, squeezing in.
Mhm.
So
They need to do it at Dallas. Got the big star
You know what
on
that
the
would
field.
be? The game would be a total disappointment if they played it there.
Why? How about them Cowboys? They were in the giving spirit so much Sunday that Dak decided to give the Redskins the football team a touchdown at the end of the ball game, and they still won.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Way to go, defense.
At this point, they just need to stay the football team,
No, they need to stay the football
like
team, man.
the Ohio State. You
Yeah.
know, just be the football team.
Yeah, they needs to be the football team. But
Anybody else gets canceled, be damned.
Hey, I was thinking about this because when I was watching the
Yeah.
Chiefs game on Sunday, you know,
Yeah.
talking about
Right.
changing names, and we know the Indians are doing it now and all that in baseball. But I was like, man, the Chiefs actually have the easiest road because they could just become like the Arrowheads or the Arrows or something like, and they don't even have to change their logo.
The
'Cause
chefs.
it's- Yeah, you know, like
Chefs.
This is like one of the greatest
change that.
commercials.
Chefy baby.
One of the greatest commercials of all time. But who are the chefs?
the chefs.
Mahomes.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay's pretty intimidating.
Mahomes is in the
Put a-
backfield. He's cooking up here. What's he cooking? Cooking up a
Come on.
touchdown.
Come on, ref. That's some home cooking.
That's some home. I could go a lot of different ways there for sure. But yeah, man.
That's
Absolutely.
hilarious.
We'd kind of get that football fix in there.
Man, that is interesting whiskey.
It's different.
I mean, it's different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I assume they do it similar to regular whiskey.
What is it?
I'm sure you can find something online about it.
I wonder though if it's whiskey, does it have to come from corn?
I don't know, man. I don't know enough about
Well,
it.
the Irish have what, rye whiskey?
Yeah.
That's from what, wheat, right? Or rye?
Rye.
Yeah. Phonetic spelling.
You spent too much time
C's
at the
getting
Cajun
greased,
Depot.
boys.
Yeah, Dale. Wheat.
No more for Dale.
Yeah.
You been to the Cajun Depot today?
Suntory.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Yeah, maybe you can find out more about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is the holiday season.
It is the holiday
I got to tell the Japanese my date of birth.
Oh, do you?
Oh,
So you can get to their website.
I was curious whether he was
What's the
going to
legal drinking age in Japan?
Actually, I've heard it's like in the teens. Like,
really?
Because they drink sake, right? With
Well, you should find out going to the website.
yeah.
yeah, put in 15.
Tell
see
them
what
you're
happens.
15. Yeah.
That takes too much effort right now. This,
7.
let's see.
Oh. Do y'all have any big plans for holidays? Anybody?
No.
Not me.
Now, this is a boring topic.
I'll be here
All
Christmas.
right, move on to the next one.
I'll be here Christmas Eve. I know Alex and Madeline will be here next Tuesday sometime.
Yeah, they're gonna come hang out for a few days.
They'll be here, and then leave Christmas Day. Then other than that, I mean, no.
Yeah.
Not,
What about you,
know.
Steve? Any big plans with the family?
No,
Your
just,
son just got married, right?
just had a wedding in the family, and they'll be here next weekend, this coming weekend.
Here?
Yeah, I'm going
Oh.
home. They're coming up. So.
Oh, so you're letting them use the house there?
Yeah. I'll tell them to stop by.
Yeah, tell them to swing in.
No,
He won't let me in the site. Sorry. Sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
hope to be going down to Flamingo in January.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Go do a little fishing down there.
Flamingo. That's
Yeah.
fun to say.
Flamingo. Flamingo.
Oh goodness.
You know, though, it's we talk about Christmas, holiday plans and stuff. Got to watch the Christmas movies.
I've already watched most of them.
I know. We
I've watched Christmas Vacation twice.
no, we reserving
All right.
that. It ain't. Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas movies,
Yeah.
Oh no.
tell us about your light display there, Dale.
All right. Well,
Here we go.
how much time you got?
You want
boys?
more ice?
No, I'm gonna try it with a little less.
All right.
And eventually I'll have none. Was there Uber? Yeah, so my daughter, she was like, she's 7. Her name's Madeline. She said, Daddy, we need some lights. Well, Madeline, I don't know about
That's
that.
not how she talks.
Well, yeah, it's not, is it? I can't really get that one right. But yeah, I was like, sweetheart, no, I don't think it's in our cards this year. Daddy don't really feel like doing that. I mean, at the end of the day, there's some money involved here. I mean, this transitory inflation's got them lights high. Okay, so, well, the neighbors, okay, they told us Halloween. Now, if anybody saw my neighbor's house at Halloween, they went all out for Halloween. I mean, they put cars wrecked in the front yard and skeletons hanging out of the cars. I mean, it was kind of wild, yeah. And Webster does Halloween big
Where'd
time.
they get wrecked cars?
Well, it wasn't really. It was their Corvette, and they made it look like it was in a tree.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, I didn't drive through there for
Yeah.
Halloween. Huh?
I didn't either.
Huh?
So
Hmm.
anyway, they told us, they said, hey, by the way, y'all, just so you know, we go big at Christmas. And we're like, oh, yeah, cool. That'll be nice to see this house, because the house was empty for a little while.
Hey, make sure you tell them. Sorry to interrupt you, but make sure you tell them that your co-owner of the business is like, dude, their house isn't that decorated. So next year they spend more money. Like, just be like, yeah, my
Challenge
co-owner was
accepted.
not impressed.
He said it's not good unless you got 18,000.
That's it. Yeah, you got to do better than that.
If you've seen Dale's house, there looks to be a competition going on there.
Well, at first there was, I think, because it was like, okay, I got lights up, and I spent a whole Saturday putting up new clips and putting lights on it. This was a great idea back when I had an asphalt roof, right? Regular shingles. Now I got a metal roof, and it's like,
Those
man.
clips don't stick as good.
But does felt grip that metal roof? You think felt might grip that roof better?
Oh, no.
Anyway.
yeah, how many
well-
times did you think you were going to slide off?
Here it is. Oh man, here I am up there, like Christmas straight up Griswold. And so I get it done, and it's like, all right, that's it. It's either going to be a vape shop or they tried, and clearly they tried. So I got done hanging lights. My neighbors kept going. I did find African American Santa at Lowe's on sale, and he is now in front of the drift boat, waving to everybody that comes down Webster Road.
So technically, he's fishing. He's not rowing people.
Yeah,
He's fishing.
He's fishing.
He's in the front seat.
He's fishing.
Yeah, he's in the hot seat. So, and it's nice.
I like how you trailed the light off the back of the boat like an ankle rope.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Yeah.
Madeline and Bryson both had a great idea that
cost more money.
we should put lights like Santa's got a rod fishing, and I'm just like, logistically, I'm not there yet. It ain't. Now the neighbors, we've talked that it'd be cool if we could put some kind of lighted fish in their yard and strand it across.
Oh,
like
you need
Santa's
it
so-
to where it's
Oh.
like the fish is moving.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like the little
oh,
three.
I
Yeah.
see
Just
this
keep-
coming next year.
Yeah.
This is coming next
So
year.
I don't know how we're gonna make
They've
that
pulled
work.
you in. You're stumped.
You're in now,
Next year,
man.
you're going to spend $1,000 on lights.
Anything but a nose a yes, just so you know, okay? You're
Well,
in.
bless their hearts. They were the ones trying to figure out how to get up on the. They had a pitch that was like, the 40-foot ladder wouldn't get it.
No.
So, and homeboy made his wife get up at the top.
Yeah.
She's the lighter one.
I don't think that went over well.
Got to hold the bottom.
I hollered at her for my deck. I was like, "Yeah,
I got 911 on speed
go
dial.
humble." They ended up renting a cherry picker. got it done.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
So yeah, if I spent, a little bit more money next year, it'd probably be some more lights. But
Well, the
I don't
problem
know.
is next year the lights you got won't work, and you'll have to replace them with
they're
new
LEDs. That work.
lights. It just seems like them things always mess up.
The lights on the boat are from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but it's to Steve's point, like it looked nice for a little bit, but now it looks like, man, it's not even close to what they've got.
You need to put lights to the top of that magnolia. That's what you need, man.
Oh, man.
That'd be like a big Christmas tree.
They've
Yeah.
got. I asked him. I said, "How many lights you got?" And he said he thinks it's between 8,000 to 10,000.
Nah, it's not. I mean, and if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't look like it's that many.
See, yeah, we're
I'll
down.
tell you what, when
he
you
needs
wake
to do
up-
more.
When you wake up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. and them things are on, it seems like a lot.
Okay, Todd.
Yeah.
Are you like falling down your deck
All
stairs?
right, Margo. Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, when I go to bed, I unplug them things. I got them on a little switch, and I hit the switch, and I go to bed. I don't need lights on. But
Yeah.
they leave them things on all night in case anybody at 4 a.m. gets lost.
That's right.
I mean,
But-
people driving by late at night might like to see it.
Keeps the bobcats away. Neighbor down below him, he's mad the bobcat's getting his chickens, and I'm like,
Bobcats or coyotes?
it's a bobcat. He's got him on camera.
He's got
Oh,
lights
that's cool.
too.
He does, and he's down in the holler.
He's got lights
Ain't
too.
nobody seen it. He
Nah.
paid somebody to put them
Yeah.
up too.
Yeah.
That ain't fair.
Yeah,
That
he
just
got,
ain't
he
right.
got lights down there.
Next year, I'll be paying somebody to put them things up. I'm gonna,
Jarrett,
He's gonna be like, let me get one of
Bryce.
these college kids.
yeah.
Hannah.
You see that ladder, boy?
Yeah. Okay, Dale.
I accidentally threw that oar on the roof. Can you go get it?
And by the
While you're
way,
up there.
since you're up there, there's a box with lights
My
in
kids
it
threw
for
the
a while.
PFDs up there.
The P-
Can you go get them?
Well, I'm glad to be an inclusive Christmas lighter. So my kids have a little bit better understanding about diversity. So Santa Claus can be black.
That was cool, man.
He's there.
I
He's,
like
he's in the boat, man.
I'm glad you got it done.
Yeah, it was nice to see that drive out through there.
Yeah.
It was.
All I got is Christmas tree, garland.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
ain't nobody seen y'all's house unless
Nobody's seen
unless-
unless they come to it. Yeah.
unless Kara puts up those social media pictures and we know where it is.
Yeah, and everybody's coming then.
Then
yeah.
everybody's
Hey.
going to Bobby's house to look at the trees.
New Year's fireworks, you in?
Wait, no. Y'all can come shoot them up there if Josh wants you to. Feel free to go shoot
Hey,
'em.
speaking of fireworks, is that this weekend in Silver?
It
Silver
is,
Friday,
yeah.
7:30. They're gonna light them off.
Oh, really?
Yep. So
That's
if
awesome,
anybody
man.
listening, December 17th, 7:30, they're gonna set them off, and it's cool. They're gonna have a band playing down here at the chamber office on the.
Oh, that's even
yard.
better because we're having Tanya's Christmas party right behind that. Man, it's awesome. Tim had
Okay.
it. Tim had it all figured out, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, heck yeah. Entertainment, fireworks.
Yeah.
last year was the first year they did it. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, part of it was 2020 and everything sucked, so it was cool to see fireworks at Christmas.
Yeah, that gentleman went fishing with us too.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy that does the fireworks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and Jarrett. Jarrett took him out floating and a little video up on YouTube.
that's right.
You know, hot spotting where that was, of course.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of hot spotting,
Was it? I can't see. There's a big box in the way.
it's a perfect shirt for that topic.
Relax. It's just fishing.
Nothing says Merry Christmas like explosives.
That's it, man. Absolutely. Bryson already asked me. He was like, "Daddy, New Year's coming. We're gonna shoot some fireworks." And I was like, "I don't know, buddy. We put a lot of that budget into July 4th.
Oh man.
That was just $100, Daddy." And I was like,
Say, well, do you have $100, son? Yeah. If it's just 100,
Just
do you
100?
got it?
"Yeah, there you
Come
go."
on,
buddy."
math major.
You know, how much do you got?
Yeah.
No, y'all come shoot them off. Just do it earlier. I mean, it gets dark at like 6. I mean,
I'll tell you this though, North Carolina gets knocked about people leaving Christmas tree lights up year round. I get it. Okay, when I was on that roof, I was like,
all right, taking these down.
"I ain't taking this down. I gotta take every one of these last clips off." So I was like, "I'm half minded to just leave them up."
Now is that a problem in Georgia, Steve?
It is.
Yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy had a career talking about that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. If your Christmas lights are up in July, you might be a redneck.
Yeah, guilty.
Oh.
Didn't y'all leave your Christmas tree up forever?
We did for a while. We did, and I think we got into April, and Tanya said, "I think we're done." And well, the idea was like,
Man,
"Hey,
the town of Silva beat you.
no."
So after
we-
Easter, you were like, yeah, all right, let's take it
I
down.
think she took it down before we went away on our anniversary trip. I
then
guess
a
Was
right
this
in
an
that time.
artificial tree?
Oh yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't a live
And then a
one.
month later, you're putting it right back up.
No,
Yeah.
when we over here, it was up before Halloween.
I know. I saw it on
So
Facebook.
trick or treaters were coming. You know, well, trick or treaters like our nieces and stuff, and
Yeah.
coming in. And times like we actually had trick or treaters this year. We had 400% more trick or treaters this year than we did the years past, which means we had 4 people, right? But yeah, here they are in their Halloween costumes, and there's
There's
a
Shannon
Christmas
putting
tree.
the garland up.
No, Shannon didn't do none of that. No. I think Alex and Madeline. Let me phrase this here. My son's girlfriend, not Madeline from there. We got
Right,
2
not
Madelines in this
mine.
conversation here.
Yeah.
Madeline and Alex and Braden and them did all that stuff, man.
So
I gladly
another
worked.
another great Christmas story is the Shelton House Tinsel Trail.
Yes, I wanted to bring that up.
So we sponsored a tree at the Shelton House.
Yes.
It's a fundraiser for this nonprofit. It's a historical house in Waynesville, just
Yes.
behind Main Street, just in
Yep.
downtown. And Silva Lowe's actually donated all them trees. All right, it's about 20 trees. Okay.
Mhm.
And they get businesses as sponsor, $250, and they do this competition. Well, I ain't interested in no Christmas tree decorating competition. We ain't got no time for that. so,
But at your house next year, it's happening.
It's happening.
So, you know, we sort of, me and Bobby, I guess about a week later after they said it was up, me and Bobby drove over and looked at it. Oh, okay, that's what we're dealing with. All right, yeah, we'll get some decorations and we'll put them up. Well, a couple days later, we start getting phone calls at all the shops.
All locations were called.
And all of our associates had no clue what the lady was talking about. Y'all's Christmas tree ain't decorated, and we got a competition tonight.
I just work here, man.
Yeah.
I'll pass the word.
So yeah, I got an email I found out that following week.
Did you really?
I fired,
Oh,
I
man,
fired one back.
You should have been like, well, that's interesting because the owners are Jewish.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I didn't even think about that.
I told Bobby like, and when you had sent that text and Bobby and I were talking, I was like, you know, we got a woke tree. We don't want to offend nobody. Like, we didn't put no ornaments on it. We're just so afraid of offending everybody. We just left it blank.
If we'd have known who the other sponsors were,
I'd have paid one of them. $50
no, we
to
could have
do
said,
it.
"Why? I'm sorry. I bet I put the decorations on so and so's tree."
Next year.
Oh,
next year.
Somebody has swapped the signs.
Well, so
I mean, it could have
That's
been
what I
like,
should have done is swap the sign real quick. Just pulled their sign up, put it in front of the white
oh man.
there's always next year, boys.
tree, and then take a picture and send it to them.
Well,
Be like,
so-
right here, it's decorated.
Accidentally, all the ornaments that we bought to put on this tree were Smoky Mountain High School colors
Over in Tuscola.
over
country.
in Tuscola and Pisgah country. So so that's strike one. Well, and that's all I got. Everybody's got a tree topper. We ain't got no tree topper.
Did you steal one?
No,
Oh, okay.
that was a good idea, but I was doing this with Madeline
Okay.
because she is all into it. So I just took a bunch of balls and hung them on top of them. So
Were they blue?
I mean, that's the colors for Smoky Mountain High School.
Blue and silver. That's a fact, folks.
They were all, I had hung all the silver ones already, so they were all blue. But so I had this idea, like, man, how can we make this tree like environmentally, like even more sound, you know? Because it is outdoors, and so I thought, hey, some pine cones with birdseed and peanut butter. And Bobby brought out the play. He's like, man, you got bears all over that tree.
With the peanut butter.
Yeah. So, I'm not ruling out that suspect yet. But Steve, I texted Steve here, and I said, I was like, my aunt and uncle used to live in Noonan, and I knew that they lived in the country club, and it was like HOA rules. You pick up your pine cones. You can't let them things be. So I was like, I bet Steve's got some pine cones. Steve said I looked out my front window. Yep, I got some. So Steve brings me a 5-gallon bucket of pine cones. So Stacy buys me a jar of peanut butter and a bag of birdseed. So me and Madeline march over there to Waynesville to the Shelton house, and we start lathering peanut butter all over.
You should have put them on other people's trees.
Hey, we're thinking of all these.
I'm not out of
Wait.
pine cones yet.
Just kind of drop them in the branches.
So I got about a third of the way through that bucket, and Steve knows how many were in that bucket. They were, I guess, about the size of your fist would be the average size pine cone here. So I guess we've got about 20 pine cones on this tree. I sent a picture to him. It totally looked like we hung bear turds on this tree. Okay. It did not look good at all. It looked natural. Well, I knew that weather was coming in. The storms, God bless the people up there in Kentucky. That was awful. But those storms were coming through that next day. So I was kind of worried, like, oh, these things might get messed up. Well, we go over there last night. And I was like, I want to show Stacy our tree. Mine and Madeline's tree. She's going to be all proud about it. We get over there, and don't you know, every one of them last pine cones is gone. And every ornament ball that was hung is off and like in a little pile. It was like the squirrels took them things and licked them. No peanut butter. Threw them down. I did. So it's dark. I was like, there's got to be some pine cones laying somewhere in this yard. It's a big, big old yard, old trees.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with my cell phone flashlight. I find one pine cone, and it was chewed all to hell. And here's Madeline over here on the tree trying to hang these balls back on the tree. And I was like, sweetheart, the top half of the tree ain't lit no more. Somebody got a little peanut butter on the wire. So
There wasn't a dead squirrel in there.
the lights no longer work on the Tuck Fly Shop Christmas tree at the Shelton house.
Gosh.
So it is. I think the Charlie Brown tree looks better than what we got.
So
going
we
on
didn't
right
win. Is it safe to say we didn't win?
now. There's always next year.
There's always next.
If they were judging it when the squirrels were on it, maybe.
Man, I mean, like, check out that tree.
natural.
Oh, goodness, man.
Add a
What's
little
funny
bit of
is,
toilet
I mean,
paper
you
to
could
it.
tell the wind had blown some ornaments
Sure.
around.
Yeah.
I think somebody did feel bad for us, and they had picked up this giant ball that had blown off another tree and put it on ours. And Madeline was like, "Look at this ornament, Daddy." I was like, "Sweetie, that ain't ours. Put that back." So, Daddy, I like the one from the poodle shop. It's some poodle rescue, and bless her heart. Anyway, so there's always next year.
We could have covered it in toilet paper and said it was snow.
Yeah, that's next.
Like
when
all
it
the way around
rains,
it, like
that's going to be awesome.
Sponsored by the Breakfast Club.
Oh,
This
man.
is what?
Hey, look, Russ, no lines.
Well, let's check out this box that Steve bought.
Yeah, the elephant in the room here.
The big box. Y'all can probably see it on the table
Now
in
that
the
Dale's
video.
had all his whiskey.
Anybody want any more?
I'm good.
Everybody's got to drive, so
Yeah.
I don't want to have just
All right,
enough for a
Shannon?
taste. Who's digging in? Go for it,
Y'all
Shannon.
dig in, guys.
No, you can do the card. Dale can do the box.
I just work here.
It says for someone special.
Dill, it says Dill, Bobby, and Shannon.
I'm glad somebody gets my elf references.
Merry Christmas and happiest
we just
New
watched
Year.
that this weekend. So
Merry,
it's like they're all
Merry
fresh.
Christmas and happiest New Year.
Happiest New Year.
Happy New Year. Wishing you the absolute best of everything this season.
Oh, man,
Merry
we're gonna
Christmas,
need a knife.
guys. I really enjoy hanging out the shop. Steve,
Did you wrap this?
It was actually a really good job.
No, it was not my best effort.
That was a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude!
I thought it was pretty nice.
I am impressed here. Hey, can you wrap something for my wife?
No. I like the little shopping bag thingies where you just put it in there and put some tissue on top.
Does your wife yell at you like, save that paper?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Save the
like-
bows.
I was
The
gonna say,
bows.
30 cents.
Where's my marker?
We'll cover this up. Let's go to his address.
Do you need a bow?
No.
Hot spotting. Hot spotting.
Chicken
Hot spotting.
Everybody knows where the chicken hole is.
It's behind the Cajun Depot. Hot spotting. Hot spotting. Ain't there some club down there?
thingamaboobers.
We're getting it all in there. What else was on your
I
list?
think you covered it.
Hey, for $25, we will be dared to say anything. We are
Yeah.
cheap dates.
Oh, God.
All right, let's see what
It's a Jelly of the Month Club.
If you got a set, that would be awesome.
That would be
This is like a
Jelly of the
month club. That would be fantastic.
Woo, Lordy. Oh, man. All right.
There's a lot of bubble wrap. A lot of
Oh my
bubble
goodness.
Yeah.
wrap. Did you get this box from us?
My kids will be so excited right now.
Whoa.
That
Whoa.
voice.
Oh.
Put some more ice in your glass.
This one makes a.
Four Roses. That's right. Four Roses is some good stuff.
Some, quality bubble wrap.
That's
too.
some quality H2O right there.
Ooh. Oh, is there something else?
Man, come on. Come
I
on
thought it
now.
Quality H2O. You know, I've got some Four Roses at the
To
house. I
Dale
love- I
from
really-
Georgia
I like-
Drifter. I hope
Yeah.
you enjoy these 3 glasses.
That says a lot about you, Dale. That's
I
nice.
see that.
I was trying.
Man, that is cool.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Oh,
Oh, that's
check
awesome,
those
man.
out,
Check
man.
that out, man.
That's awesome.
That's our new podcast glasses.
Very nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, we didn't get you nothing. Sorry.
I took,
You like whiskey?
Yeah. How about some Japanese whiskey?
I took care of Steve the other day. I took care of
Yeah, you
Steve.
did.
We took care of Steve the
Yeah,
other
you
day,
did.
man.
Those are fancy.
Yeah. Thank
Oh,
you.
they're all a little
I
different.
think
too.
you kind of shared that with Mr. Bob there. I think. man.
Yeah, I'll let you guys fight over what species of glass you want there.
Man, that's so kind. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that one. Yeah,
All right.
thank you so
Yeah.
much, man.
You take that one, I'll take this one.
Shannon,
you
you
go,
cool with
Shannon.
purple, or do you want this one?
Dude, I'm down with purple.
All right, go.
Hey, purple.
fancy,
Hey,
man.
Go Cats.
I'm purple on the calendar.
Yeah.
My travel baseball team was purple and gold. I'm cool with purple.
So you got something with purple going on in your life.
Yeah, purple.
That's
so
awesome.
for
That's
anybody
Derek-
listening, yeah. So
you just saw that right there,
so
right?
Steve,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
kind for the Four Roses bourbon and
Yeah.
Derek DeYoung glasses here, low ball glasses. That is so awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You want to use it?
I'm going to take mine straight.
That's.
Go for it if you want.
It's Four
I
Roses.
gotta have ice.
There we
This
go.
is a-
Kentucky straight.
There's plenty of ice.
Yeah.
Like almost all.
Did you see the kind of the story on the back about he was spitting on the Southern Belle and yeah.
Interesting.
So I've got some Four Roses at home, not that one there, and actually Doug Hanks gave me when I turned 50.
You're 50.
51, and
Oh,
that's a good. Yeah, that's
Welcome
real.
to America.
That's real nice.
for sure.
It's like,
Where's Steve's glass?
I've heard that sound.
You want some more ice, Steve?
No, I've got.
look, Russ, no lines.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Let's get Shannon's there.
little bit. But anyway, I like it. I'll make a old fashioned with that Four Roses. I've done several different bourbons, and I like that one. The best.
Yeah.
there, but-
Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you,
Cheers.
Steve.
Merry Christmas again. Woo, nice.
Merry Christmas. Clank.
Mhm.
Clank. Oh, that's smooth.
Different.
America.
You know what? We drank some of this on the podcast. You remember the one in the tube?
Yeah.
What's that stuff called? I can't
The
remember.
the Colonel.
The Colonel one. When John he brought
E.H.
me
Taylor.
that,
E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, E.H. Taylor. When John brought me this the other night, he saw that and he was like, "Dude, that's my favorite bourbon." And I was like, "All right, well, man, do you want some?" So I opened the tube. The bottle's open. I have never drank any of that. So we must have popped it open.
I'll
here
tell you
once.
later about that one.
Yeah, did you pop it
no,
open?
I didn't.
Okay, that
So-
stuff is good.
Somebody in my car one time tried to open it, and I was like, "No, that is for the podcast. Get yo." And there's a cop right there. No, put that up.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Yes,
So it yeah, that's good.
there is a straight edge bone in my body. Yes.
So I'll bring that to the next podcast because that's.
I didn't have it.
golden.
Yeah, no,
good.
I didn't have any of that there. So good job.
Nobody has it.
Yeah, well, good
Yeah,
job.
well, when I saw the the paper on the top was torn, I was like,
Okay, it's a great podcast story. So it was Hester.
"Was it? Yeah, it was Brian."
I was just thinking of which one of your kids, Dale. I'm sorry. What's this, Daddy?
Bryson's on the bottle.
Serious. I mean, not to be me.
So no, yeah, we were
Oh, what is this?
we brought it back from
Man, it's like me and
no.
Dale. I feel bad. I didn't bring anything for anybody today. What is this?
I can vouch for.
Is that
Tanya.
plant-based?
That is good.
No.
That is good stuff.
Oh my
Really?
gosh.
What is it?
I don't know, but it smells good.
It's a bunt cake.
Uh-huh. What kind?
A good one.
Bourbon.
Rum. It's just rum.
Yeah.
It's rum.
Oh man.
Oh,
Thank
there's
you.
a fork in the back.
It was I guess in my car. Brian and I had
Yeah.
fished, and it was in my car, and Brian was like, "Whoa, E.H. Taylor!" And it's what do you call it? It slips on my mind right now, so Steve will think of it for me. It's like small batch, single barrel, bonded.
Bottled in bond.
Bottled in bond, okay? And somebody had given it to us. Maybe Randy.
Was it Randy?
I believe it.
I think it
might have
was
been
Randy. I think Randy's done that a couple times there.
Yep, it was a kind gift from Randy. And so he was like, "Whoa!" And we're driving through downtown Bryson City, and dude, Brian just like opens the top and starts to peel off the plastic. I was like, well, at the end of "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Yes.
That guy comes up. Whoa, 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 whoa! What
Yeah.
are we doing here?
That's right. Yeah, that's
I pulled
exactly.
that on him.
Did you really?
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And I mean, there is, Barney Fife's right over here. And I'm just like, dude, I cannot afford a ticket.
Let's try it.
Are we banned from all the Woolworthers or just this one?
We did, so Dale had to argue in an OFT.
Oh man, awesome.
So that's why, Bobby, the E.H.
Okay.
Taylor was open.
Nice.
Y'all each grab a piece if
No,
y'all want.
yeah, go ahead, man.
I'm sure you've had some.
No,
No?
I've just licked the icing. When it's what's left over, the icing
Oh my
and
goodness!
all that
When
stuff.
when it looks like that, well, it's just like, oh, it's good. Then.
You don't want a piece, Shannon? Take a piece, man. Steve, get one.
Well,
Might as well try it. It'll absorb some of the whiskey and the bourbon.
Well, that's what's in it.
Perfect.
hey, I was watching White Christmas last night.
Man, that was
I love that movie. And he said, "We'll have a little hot buttered rum, light on the butter." I was like, "Yes!" I've watched that movie so many times, and never picked up on that.
You ever watch Flintstones, man? I know you have.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch them now?
Can't
No,
say I have.
Seriously, watch them and listen, dude.
Oh,
Oh, the Flintstones were bad.
yeah.
The stuff that was going on in that show. Oh, it's so adult.
We all turned out all right.
Yeah,
I know, but I mean, now you're like, God, I didn't know that's what they were
man,
talking
that is
about.
good with that bourbon.
The Flintstones literally was,
It's got rum in it. So you've had whiskey, bourbon, and rum tonight.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
very tasty.
Thank you, guys.
Where'd you get that at? Did Tanya make that or she made it? Y'all got like
Well, there's some
fancy
sugar
boxes
cookies
and
if y'all
stuff.
want some.
Yeah, I gave Steve got all his kitty there.
Man, that's good.
Here's a Trout gingerbread cookie. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
I brought some ice. Anybody wants that?
Oh man, I tell you, did you bring anything?
I didn't bring Jack. Well, yeah, I brought this, man. Did you not bring anything?
I'm an asshole. Nobody. I missed the memo on this. I'm
What is
sorry,
that?
y'all.
I don't know what I was in there.
There's something. There's a box and a box.
There's
There's
a
another
box.
one.
There's another one.
But wait,
yeah.
there's more.
That is awesome.
Is that the one? There's one for you and one for the wife.
She probably won't get any.
Man, that's-
What we got here? Holy smoke! Heck yeah! Some small batch.
I got, dude. I got to tell you, man, the shells were wiped out.
Yeah, I bet.
There was like no selection, like nothing.
Really?
I mean, they're very, very little stuff.
so the
That's
good,
cool, man.
I mean,
good
for the
Reverend is in the house.
yes,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I like that. Like
You know,
bottle with
so
the
Elijah,
you know,
so
last
what we
year
got here, Elijah Craig small batch. Thank you, Shannon. Wasn't Elijah Craig a pastor?
it can be.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
Google is your friend.
Was it kin to Elijah Dale?
Let's see.
Y'all didn't get
I did.
I didn't know what to say back.
I mean, it is kind of two first names.
that. Elijah.
Elijah Dale and Elijah Craig. Two first names.
What they call that, a double barrel name? Like Jim Tom.
Jim Tom.
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey.
What you got, Dale?
The father of bourbon.
Hey, while he's looking that up, we should probably talk about fishing a little bit.
Fishing report.
Fishing. We started with some fishing topics. Now we're going to end with some. There you go. Everybody's
Sorry,
gotta go to the
Randy.
bathroom. So the tuck.
The tuck is on.
Bring
fire.
your emergers and soft tackles and some dry flies.
And some dry flies.
Definitely some dry flies.
Some black stones are coming off.
Yes,
give
and
my
I
date
saw-
of
I
birth.
saw the old
get
Dr. Dave put it up today on Facebook.
Dr. Dave, man, gotta love the Lunch Break Chronicles by Dr.
we got a hot spot nickname for you.
The DZ. And once again, you know, this fishing report is brought to you by Norvice.
Take
That's
a
right.
shot. Take a shot.
Tie
That's
better.
it. That's the.
Norvice.
If we say Norvice, you got to take a shot.
Oh. Tie better flies faster.
And fishing.
Fishing. So yeah, man, the soft tackles, dry flies, emergers, those have been awesome. Probably lunchtime and later. Wouldn't y'all say?
It's been kicking off for me about 4 o'clock
Okay, there you go. 4 o'clock.
That's when you put your boat in.
till dark. Actually, I put it in at 3
Did you?
because I got to smoke a cigar
Yeah.
and rig up.
Yeah.
About 4 o'clock, they start showing up.
What time was it last week? It was after lunch, so it was like 1-ish, 1:32. It hit for us that day?
I think the key is the sun be on the water.
Yeah, gotta get that.
And it doesn't matter if it's a cold morning or not.
no,
So I think, I was telling Marvin on the Articulate Fly last night, what happened on the Nantahala the other day was the sun hits the water, number 20 start hatching. And then 15 minutes later, the 18s start coming out. Another 15 minutes, 16s. Hour into it, we're seeing 10s, blueing olives coming off the water. So, and then sun goes back behind the mountain, and we start seeing them get smaller and smaller, and then, but faster. It's a faster retreat to 0.
yeah.
You done, go home. So, but man, just a lot of fun. I mean, it's December. I've told. Should I say this, Shannon?
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you're
are you
going to
about
say.
Listen, we hitting 70 degrees a couple times this month already at the Webster weather station. Okay, so if this is global warming, I'm all for
Dale's
it.
all for it.
Yeah, the fishing.
I mean,
It's been great this month.
last year this time, the other day, I saw it come across. We had 4 inches of snow or something like that. You know,
We had a white Christmas
4 years.
last year.
That's right. 4 years before
Yes.
that, Maney and Jack were guiding for us out there in the middle of a storm that brought 9 inches.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we had a measurable snow above 6.
Yeah. And speaking of weather, if you look at the forecast now, which I think goes through Christmas Day, you're looking at 20s and 30s and 50s and 60s for
Yeah, the
Yeah.
next 10 days.
maybe some rain, this weekend, maybe Saturday. But every time they said that, we know that's always changed.
Yes. He was a
Uh,
reverend.
That's
so,
great.
so the point is, for you folks who come to the mountains for Christmas, get outside and
Bring your gear.
Bring your gear. Absolutely. The levels.
Look at our social media on where to go fish.
The levels in Bryson City, down there, based upon current, and let's just say that
Yeah.
the current water schedule has been so favorable to waiting.
Well, and let's put it in context. The last time it was this low was in 2016 during the drought. So, with that being said, we do need rain.
We need rain in a really, really bad way.
Now,
At least the burn ban went away.
Boy, and let me tell you what, the burn ban went away. It looked like Haywood County was on fire yesterday.
Everybody said we got to get this burned before it
Oh
happens
my
again.
gosh. It's like everybody was sitting at home getting itchy to go burn a pile.
Gotta go burn
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, we need some rain in it. You know, at least the fish aren't stressed.
Yeah, because it's cold.
No, the water's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's great. It is. Man, I got to tell you, man, I just want to close up today and just walk right over yonder. I mean, it's just so tempting.
I think
right
we all
now.
get that feeling sometime in December.
It's just so tempting to know what's going on out there and not be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely envious of the ones that are able to get out there.
Do you
for
need
sure.
a day off, Shannon? Like,
Oh, I take man. I'm just itching to.
You ready to go fish?
I had to go fish, man. This is
we need all four go out.
them reaper midges are just ready to hit the water, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but it is, and so get out, enjoy it. It's a great time to be here. It's a great time to spend the holidays in the mountains. When you come up here you get your cabin, you get settled in. Come by all three of our shops, do a little shopping, you know, for you and your family, and we'll help you get out there and get on the water, for sure. But speaking of water flows, and we'll have to hit this in January, but USGS is updating their system, and it's going to a next-gen system, and it's been in beta testing.
It's like they took that from NASCAR.
And so right now, when you go to the USGS site and you click on a particular stream, such as the Tuckasegee at Cullowhee gauge, it takes you to the other page, and there's an alert that says, hey, this page is going away. Click here, and if you click there, it gives you the new data. It's actually more user-friendly, and you can compare like this time today to this time last year, and there's a sliding scale,
Yeah.
so you can see. So you can compare all the data on there, which is really
We'll have
nice.
to make another video.
We're going to have to, and so that change is coming. It's supposed to be in 2022. So look for that change. That is important to our listeners to know that there is something new coming out there.
That's right.
To get on that for sure.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
So.
it's coming.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's coming. It's neat. The graph's easier to read.
Yeah.
It's a lot simpler. And they said the reason why they did this was the old technology. There's no way to update it. The system, the software is antiquated.
Y2K got it.
And where like
It's gotta
this
be
here.
analog.
Now you can you have a lot more options when it comes to updating the page. The features they can add to it for ease of use for folks looking for information is going to be there.
Yeah.
So look for that change coming. Shows. We got shows coming up next year, maybe? You got anything?
Cincy.
Cincinnati. That's the only one slated at the moment.
All right, so there you go.
I saw we got an email from Michigan,
Uh-oh.
from the Detroit show.
Unless Megatron shuts it down, as Shannon says. Megatron's going to shut it all down.
That's right. We'll see which Transformer version's coming
That's
next.
the next
Omicron
version
done
of-
That's
got
right.
us.
Yeah.
Omicron and then Megatron.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's going to have to be one of the Decepticons. It's got to come from the
Yeah,
Decepticons.
that's right. Yeah.
Because the other ones are good. It's good versus evil here. So the
right.
Decepticons. Yeah. See what the new name is.
Battle versus
gosh,
good and
man.
evil.
That's right. That's awesome, man. Yeah. But great year. Great year.
Yeah, it has. It's been a fantastic year. We
Fan-
appreciate everybody for supporting us. Appreciate you coming and fishing, enjoying the natural beauty of this area. For all the folks that went to Montana with us.
Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah, we might as well. We got it coming next year,
Hey.
August.
Get the shameless plug in there.
we got dates for Montana 2022 with Big Sky Anglers with lodging at the Golden Stone Inn. So pretty much we're going to be up there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we got 2 trips, August 7th through the 20th. So
And they're back to back.
back-to-back trips. Yep. So 7th through the 13th and then 14th through the 20th. So 4 days of guided fishing.
Get your name in because it's. I already know one's probably pretty close to being full.
Yeah, first come, first serve
nice.
for sure. Yeah. Which one do you know?
I don't know which dates. I just know there's like 4 or 5 people that are already like, yeah, I want to do it next year.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's right.
we just got to
So-
get them locked in.
We need to. I was thinking the last time the 3 of us fished was that with Jack before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
No,
almost 2 years.
no, we went last
No,
fall in
no.
smallmouth.
No,
Remember
no.
when his airbags went
Oh,
out?
wait a minute. Your airbag episode.
When we went
Oh,
smallie
yeah.
fishing.
Yeah, when you became
When
the
the Lexus
low
died.
rider.
and the oars went in the water
That was
backwards.
they call that the Carolina squad. I found
Carolina
out. I didn't know I
squad.
You
started.
had the
something.
hoopty. Dale had the hoopty. Boom, boom, boom.
Got to pay extra for that.
You know, they made the squad illegal.
Can't believe you got
They
rid of
did.
that.
Yeah, they
did.
did. They did. That's right.
So
A state trooper friend of mine, he
Yeah.
put up on Facebook. He said, it was all caps with periods. Chicka, W, chicka, L, give you a ticket. You could tell it annoyed him. So,
Oh my gosh.
also with the trip stuff, if you want to do a trip here in the mountains, in the Great Smoky Mountain area, go ahead and get your trip booked because and they're starting to fill up already for spring. So
Yep.
if you got select dates, you need
go
to go
online.
ahead.
You can see the availability. Absolutely.
Yep. That is we were talking about that today.
We
and
were,
That slipped
yeah.
my mind. Absolutely. It is happening.
Make sure
for
you request Bobby for all float trips.
Bobby.
Do them all. I got a
Do 'em
bad shoulder and a hernia, baby. So who
Bobby.
I
knows?
was about to say you'll have a new growing.
Man,
It'll-
throw in the
it'll-
kidney stone and the gallbladder,
And
baby,
I'll
and
be
you got
gone.
it.
I'm looking like a freaking young buck here.
You like
You are the youngest.
I
Man.
am.
You are the
That's
young
right,
buck.
man.
Yeah.
So
What'd you think about that buck you got the other day?
Which one?
The one I sent you the picture of. Remember I put in the shared folder? Did you not see that?
I don't think I saw that.
Y'all didn't see them shared?
Oh,
Who got it?
The Hot Wheels.
The Hot Wheels, baby?
Oh yeah, I did.
You
Those
got
things
your-
are awesome.
You got your Bronco?
with the Bronco.
You got
Yeah,
your
Dale
Bronco.
with his buck.
You got your Bronco. and
Those
you
are
got-
actually pretty funny.
I took
I
pictures
meant
that
to
was a
mention
nicer
those.
rack on that buck than the one I got last year.
You got to show those to Steve when we finish.
Daggone
Nice.
Cowhorn.
Yeah.
They're pretty funny.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
Well, hey, thank you guys for listening.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah, thanks everybody for.
I'm
listening.
shocked anybody listens to this show every.
That's right. Man, we're up to 908.
Yeah.
908, baby.
YouTube.
That's it. 1K,
Hey, well, so
baby.
I was-
908.
You need to do a award for number 1,000.
Oh yeah, we gotta think about that.
Who will be
Ooh.
number 1,000?
Well, we gotta have to.
Well, that'll slow it down because everybody be watching it and going, nah,
I'm
I'm not
gonna wait.
follow
I'm
yet."
gonna wait.
No, it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
wait.
Let me unsubscribe so I can go back.
That's
later and
it, man.
subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to do some more review videos.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. A couple of things been thrown out there
Some
to
fly
me.
tying.
Got
Yeah.
to get some of that stuff. What about the GoPros? I
Oh,
told
yeah,
you that
yeah,
Brian
yeah.
asked about
You could do the 9.
GoPros.
I could do the 10.
Yeah, absolutely, and things, and there. You got the new 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that, hopefully we can get out and do some stuff on the water.
I'm gonna do a open box video.
Yeah.
I threw that box away this. Never mind.
You can pretend.
Stacy, she gets in boxes and they're flat and they're gone.
That's me. My wife's not. So
I was gonna do an
no,
open box video,
no,
but I
that's
can't.
fine. I'm done.
Oh well.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely, man. Fun stuff. Thanks everybody. Absolutely, Steve. Everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
That's a shame.
Happy New Year. I don't know
Merry
if we'll.
Christmas.
I don't know if we'll get another podcast out before the New Year. So happy
No,
New
I
Year
think
also.
this is it, man. We've had
Yeah.
70 some
Merry Christmas.
episodes. I think with the way
Happy
the
Hanukkah.
schedule is and stuff like that, man, this is
Best of us for the rest of us.
this is it, man. This is going to take us home. So
22's coming.
Merry
22.
Christmas, Steve. Thank you, man.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That wraps up another exciting and informative episode of the Tuckcast with a splash of bourbon, presented by Tuckasegee Fly Shop and Guide Service, located at 3 Depot Street, Bryson City, North Carolina, and 530 West Main Street, Sylvan, North Carolina. And Waynesville. Be sure to visit www.tuckflyshop.com for streamflow information, book a guided trip, or even shop for your favorite Tuckasegee Fly Shop gear. Follow the crew on Facebook at Tuckasegee Fly Shop, Instagram at Tuck Fly Shop, and on YouTube at Tuckasegee Fly Shop. If you have a question or comment, feel free to send those to info@tuckflyshop.com or give us a call, 1-828-488-3333. For Coach Dale Diesel Collins, Bobby the Bearded Wonder Bennett, I'm Shannon, Big Mess Messer. We'll catch you next week. Be sure to catch a few fish out there, won't you? Y'all take care.